I'd say that doing a little research before making commitments either way is a good start. You have to figure out which work environment cultivates your creativity and productivity. You have to sort of think about what works for you. Do you enjoy being a part of a small team of designers? And are you willing to use general design skills to meet all the creative needs of a design agency or a brand? Working in-house at a company allows you to grow and explore in-depth understanding of a brand. You also have a long-term strategy in mind. There are some sense of security and steady paychecks, opportunities for advancement and learning, but there are also many rules you have to adhere to and values that you need to sort of permeate, that you need to allow to permeate in your everyday life. On the other hand, being a freelance designer, you will most likely deal with a variety of clients from multiple industries. The lifespan of projects is short. You will continuously learn new things and you'll be able to innovate. But you kind of have to keep up with the industry and your competition, both from design style perspective and from feasibility. Freelance work isn't free, but I feel that a lot of clients treat freelancers' time as such, because freelancers have to do a lot of things that companies pay somebody else to do. So it's marketing and advertisement, managing your own books, writing proposals, keeping relationships with clients. So the work is plentiful, but there are times when it's sporadic, and you have to be able to manage those times. However, on the flip side, being a freelancer, you do get to manage your time around your life, and you make the rules. If you want my honest opinion, I would say that it's probably better to work for a company first before going into business for yourself independently. You can make a plan to save portion of your earnings and put that towards your startup cost. You will gain professional work experience and needed skills, not just design skills, but operational skills. So yeah, I think if you have the right mindset and work ethic, you can probably do either or, but you know best what works for you. One quick note, I was just in LA last week and I connected with a former colleague and friend of mine who used to work at Target in marketing. And she left last year when she was ready to start her own business. She is African, she's from Liberia, and she just started her own branding agency. She hires other people of color. And I just think that's so amazing and so needed in the industry and so refreshing. So being a freelancer or a self-starter can have many different benefits, not just for your business, but really for the community.
With full-time jobs, you have a lot more stability, you have a lot more growth, you have a lot more networking. When you start to venture off on freelancing, it is a lot more work on yourself. Even things like taxes, especially I'm American, but I live abroad. So even that I have to manage myself. You have to get a lot of jobs yourself. So again, networking and building clients. There is another option, which is what I'm about to do next month, which is I'm about to start full-time again after freelancing for a consultancy. So I think that's also a really good way to have that ability to work with a lot of different clients and a lot of different companies, but you're still kind of in a safe full-time context, and you still kind of have that opportunity to network within and join different projects and meet people around the company in different countries even. But yeah, it's definitely, if you're thinking about freelance, it has its perks. Like I love to travel and I love that I can go in different places and I can make my own schedule. But again, it is a lot of work, and it is, like Ida mentioned, sporadic work. So sometimes you'll be working for weeks nonstop, and then you'll have no work for 2 weeks. So it really just depends. But I really do suggest starting at a company first and getting experience and making connections, which will allow you to freelance in a way that will be enjoyable.